What's up everybody on YouTube? Welcome to a new time-lapse of one of my run where we've reached over 3,000 force limit, and that's not even with an advisor. I'll just let the last month tick because before reporting I didn't notice. I'll explain that we just fucked around in the end, as you can see. Thank you. Alright. So, 3,000 force limit, 3,117 force limit. We add 1.1 million manpower. We just had to spend a lot to buy the armies at the end. And yeah, we're almost all teched as well. Let's show a timeline, shall we? We obviously started as Muscovy. The idea, the first goal was to reach 2 million. I thought it was a big goal, and then shit hit the fan. Well, we hit the fan. So we're gonna start. The start is pretty much easy. To get this though, we couldn't take religious, as you usually take in the start to deal with the rebels. Figured in the long term, dealing with the rebel wouldn't be a problem because of the troops and manpower would have. At the beginning it was a bit of a problem, so basically I released Bashkiria. Also, we diplo-vassalized Odeyev because he allied Novgorod, so we diplo-vassalized him. We'll feed him Great Horde eventually. The rest is pretty basic. Eventually, these guys will have issues and will break their PU. So you'll see me build like a line here, and then we'll take this soon after and diplo-vassalize Bessarabia that broke out of Moldavia. But then they realized each other and got multiple allies, Sweden, Brandenburg, Austria, so I couldn't go there anytime soon. We just fed Bashkiria and Odeyev. We'll eat all that. Eventually soon Russia will spawn. Or we have Estonia too. At the beginning our economy was garbage. It was pretty damn rough. Especially taking quantity second, so we basically took economic first to deal with economy, but also there's a policy for force limit with economic and quantity. Then we took quantity second, and then diplomatic third, because diplomatic and quantity also has force limit policy. Wanted to take Crimea, but it ended up with Genoa, who had multiple allies, so it will stay there for a while. Kuivo was added to the Ottomans. This is one of the weird things that happened. The Ottomans went straight into Persia super early. So yeah, we'll just eat Uzbek and then start colonizing, then Chagatai. Once we'll eat Chagatai, we'll have a coalition that was a bit scary at the time, but no one wanted to fire it. But it was from the Ottomans to Yeren, not Ming though. Ming never exploded, which is a sad thing, but anyways. Eventually we'll get our mission to eat Lithuania. It's basically defeat Lithuania, the mission. And we just went in. We're starting to get to a point where we can build our army, and basically our army sucks, but we outnumber every battle 5-1, so we just win like that. We have about 5,000 or 6,000 manpower recovery, about 600,000 manpower limit at this point. So we're starting to roll. As you see, we ate a huge chunk of Lithuania, then we'll eat this other chunk soon. Keep colonizing, we'll eat these guys. We're not revolutionary yet, obviously, it's just the time lapse is a bit buggy. But this is gonna go fast. We never went to Korea, we could have, where they had no allies. But then I went back to Sweden and never brought the army back. Trebizond is our vassal, Khorasan is our vassal, will be our vassal for a long time. And here we realized that we could we couldn't pay our army, so it was a bit problematic. But we found out that basically we were able to defeat small enemies without paying our troops. So this is what happens with Mongolia when you see him disappear. We just stack wipe him by sitting on him. And then siege without maintenance. Lithuania is dead. Poland vassalized what was remaining and then annexed it. That's pretty much what's gonna be in the end. Something weird will happen here. I have nothing to do with it, but as you can see, Denmark is dead. But then Sweden will lose a war and get land. Denmark will get a lot of land back, and then Denmark will beat this Martin. Hungary is our vassal here. We diplo-vassalized the 2 provinces he had left, and then reconquested on Poland. Then we'll do a second war. At this point, we tested coalitions. Everyone had like 200 aggressive expansion, and nobody gave a crap. So we started pushing real hard. So at this point, we have over 1 million manpower. With an event that happens with Russia that gets them another 25% manpower limit on top of everything they already have. And now it's going to start going crazy on the Ottomans. We'll create 2 client states. You have one here which will disappear soon. Then the first war on the Ottomans will show up soon enough. Right now we're just going revolutionary. I think we are now. Yep. So Denmark took all that, and then Denmark will just kill Sweden. Just building an army, and then we're going to the Ottomans after going revolutionary. With revolutionary, we had capped our army maintenance, so a full army of 1,500, which is what I was rolling the whole game until the end when we built everything, was costing me about 30 ducats a month to maintain at full maintenance. It was pretty insane. The first war with the Ottomans is done, Poland is gone. This is our subjects. We went in for Bohemia, wanted to ally the Slavs, which is done. The second war on the Ottomans, we're going to annex Naxos. We're not going to go back, sadly, because the game is almost done. So I was really focusing on building the troops up to 3 million. Standing army. Not going over force limit. So here we are in January 1821. We have 3,000 standing army with a force limit of 3,117. In the last year I figured, hey, why not? Why not declare war on everything? So what we did is this. The whole map is red except us. There's a few stragglers because we didn't have time due to the timer between declaring wars. That's it. Almost teched up. All ideas. We got 3 million standing army and we can pay for it. The only reason we're losing money right now is because our country is siege because of all the wars declared. But before doing that, we were still making money with full maintenance on a 3 million sized army. And we also have 1.2 million manpower. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.